Imagine I say something outlandish.
You're bad.
And then, wow.
Well,
You're actually trying to catch
I've
me
got
out.
something outlandish to say.
Please don't.
Now I know people
It's already begun.
don't really like talking about things that are out of the ordinary. We hate things that are different. Or we don't even hate. We just hate the uncertainty. That's things that are unfathomable to our imagination. Things that we can't possibly. You have to hear me that one. Unfathomable. Things that we can't possibly comprehend. Aliens, people.
Damn.
Now I know everyone's like, this guy.
No's already looking. He's like, nah, not this.
This guy.
Not
He's
this
like,
again.
nah, I'll scare that. He's gonna be here for this episode. But bro, if I don't convert you by the end of this episode, I failed, innit?
You see,
I
God,
failed
yeah.
the alien
God
community.
is, you know what I'm saying? God is...
Then how
Why
dare you
could God
underestimate
not?
him?
Yeah.
How dare you underestimate him then?
Okay.
Come on,
Didn't
bro.
bring
That's
no
levels.
UFOs, G.
He
What?
didn't.
I'm not.
Should I open the Bible?
Hmm?
You're lucky I didn't bring
Dance.
one.
Oh
It's not
my
in the car,
days. You gotta remember. Oh, now if I get into the Bible, and that's a different subject. We'll save that. But I'm gonna give you some proofs.
Reek, I beg you check on my... Sorry, bro. To
No, that's
cut you
cool.
off, Reek, I beg you check on my car. It's just literally parked across the road, fam.
It's free parking, you're right, bro.
Are you sure?
All up the
So I
strip, bro.
parked on the curb and that.
No, it's like all up the strip,
But
bro.
don't
Free
worry about
parking.
that, fam.
I didn't know.
I'm gonna convince you, bro. So the American government, it happens in the UK as well. The American government have got visual imagery of an unidentified flying object.
US government.
The US government,
Okay.
not just the US government, obviously other government, but the US are the only ones who have really been open with saying, right, we're gonna release everything we've got because we've come to a conclusion where we don't think we're ever gonna get to a point of understanding this without the help of other people. We have to work together. We don't understand this. We don't get it. It's completely out of our means. Can't comprehend it. They've got visual evidence, video of a flying object that doesn't use the general form of propulsion that we use, e.g. a plane sucks in oxygen, pushes out hot oxygen out the back, goes forward. Thrusters, that's how it works. These objects are moving left, right, accelerating, decelerating on a pin. Excel and decelerating on a pin. So it's going left. There is no need for it to have a fin to turn it. It's not using any form of air. It's not using any form of thrusters. It's just turning. So tell me, is it impossible? They've got proof of this. Is it impossible for aliens to
Unless
exist?
man see...
This is technology that we don't have.
I know
We
you
can't
and
create
Come
this.
on the same standing point on this, innit?
Nah, hold on. Now,
No, Kamal's on a bit of a different standing
yeah,
point.
I'm like, I can believe it. Dylan's like, nah, this is happening.
But it is happening. This proof is happening.
See, no, but it's not. It would not be hard for me to doctor an image,
Now,
make it up, and then just dash it out to the public.
All right. No,
It wouldn't
I'm
be
saying
hard
it's
to do
doctored.
that.
Now, how hard would it be to doctor an image from the camera of a fighter jet?
I mean, how hard would it
With-
be to
hold
doctor
Whilst also
a moon landing?
see, but they didn't need to doctor that. They could just film it in a studio. You can't film a jet in a studio because you have to. Number one, you'd have to get all the computer things like the lock-on machine, the alien craft. Oh, hold on, the
No,
alien.
man, I can
The
computer
UFO
generate.
actively jamming the sensors of the craft itself. So you have to get that up. You'd have to be able to simulate the exact warnings and readings
don't
it would
know,
need to
bro.
bring up in that moment to tell you
Technology-
that craft is,
technology
is jamming
is a powerful
your
thing.
shit. And also,
Yeah.
the camera's not being able to read the speed, distance, or any heat off of this object. Now tell me.
Yeah, but that's
Tell-
because they've told you though. They've told you
No,
that their
the
cameras
image,
couldn't
no,
do
no,
that.
the image is there. Like through thermal cameras, you can see heat distribution.
Have you seen it
can't
yourself?
see it. Yeah, it's on Google. They put it on the news. It's been on BBC. It's been obviously they're not going to tell it because it's not the time yet. They're saving it right now. We've got coronavirus. We've got Epstein and the paedophiles. You know, they've bare things they've got in the pot to mix around right now. They don't need the aliens. They're gonna wait. They're gonna wait a bit. So what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to put it out there. I'm trying to say there is a possibility that aliens could exist.
Don't believe it.
You don't believe it. So right now, if an alien came out of the sky,
Have you seen that happen?
no.
So until
But I believe it's possible. I
Until I
don't
see it
believe
happen.
that how vast the universe is and how many planets, how many suns, cosmoses, black holes there are, which supposedly lead to other dimensions.
The day they need
See,
to
no, I'm
legalize
with-
gun crime.
Boy, yeah.
Them things are getting shot up still.
Now that's another thing. Now they were saying that in America or in different various parts of the world, they are in possession of these crafts. Now I'm thinking, now I doubt they're out here just dropping off crafts to you and saying, yeah, work on this. We've acquired that somehow. Now I hope we ain't been shooting these people down. Because when you think about it, if they were to retaliate, I'm not saying they will, but if they were to retaliate, it wouldn't really be fair game. It wouldn't even be We're flies
You know
on the
what,
wall.
yeah.
We're flies on the wall. We're technically flies on the wall
See,
in comparison to what's out there.
Flies on the
For
wall.
me, I
100%
could.
facts.
My nigga.
Facts, bro. When you
Yeah,
deep it,
nah, we
to
are,
be
bro.
able to manipulate gravity means you can travel through time, dimensions, speed, friction means nothing to you.
So you're
You can
saying
do
that's-
anything.
Is that
Going
how
to the
powerful you're
moon-
saying them are now?
Going to the moon is a basic year trip to Brixton. Facts.
Personally,
Going
yeah,
to Mars is a trip to Streatham.
Them man, bro.
personally, I wouldn't need to. I wouldn't even need to have evidence for me to believe that it could be the case.
I lie.
Nah, for me, yeah, it'd be. Bruv, why do we think we're special enough for something to be happening here specifically
But nowhere
in
else.
the vastness of the universe? Yeah, like humans humans are a speck in a desert, in an ocean of sand, in terms of the timeline of the universe.
Yeah.
So for the probability of anything happening, like a UFO landing in the in the life cycle of the human race, is so small and minute that I you might never see it, but I can believe that it's out there
And I believe
because it's too massive for us to think that we are the only things that could possibly live.
and we're capable of so much deeper.
Mm.
In the amount of time that we've been around, we ain't been on this planet for a long time.
We ain't done shit, bro.
we haven't even made a footprint on this planet. We're just here.
Yeah.
If you think about the capabilities that we've gone through, and to think that there isn't another civilization out there with the same capabilities, or maybe a civilization that's
It
been out
doesn't
there
even need to
longer.
be a civilization, just in any like a life.
Yeah, it
a
could be a
form.
life. In fact, there might be bare of them. There might be a whole community and we're just on the outskirts, just chilling.
Mm.
They're just waiting. They've been here before. They just see us. They're like, they're not really on much. They're still burning
but
fire and stuff.
These are all like, it's all nice to say and speculate,
Mm.
Bro, like, I think none of this is factual, though, man.
So do you not believe space exists?
Nah, well, obviously space, but that's different, though, fam.
You're talking about a whole different space-time continuum, blood. That's mad.
So you're telling me there's nothing out there, bro?
Bro, I'm not
So
saying.
you're saying it's just a bunch of
bro,
rocks that's waiting for us?
Oh yeah, until I see, bro.
Until I see evidence, unless I see them in physical form myself, same way the Joseph Melchizedeks and of the past are in the Bible, they're recorded. Bro, I'm not believing none of that. Do you understand? Like, bro, I'm not hearing
Oh,
it.
all right then. So now you're talking about the Bible, right?
Mm.
Now, in all religious texts, there are references
Yeah.
to UFOs of
Okay.
such.
Give
Now
me
you
a
don't.
couple quotes.
Oh, now it's tough. Now,
That is tough, man. You're
now,
asking for so much.
no,
bro.
he's not. No, he's not really not. He's not really not because the interpretation.
You
of
said it, you
it's
know.
all based
I
off
didn't
interpretation.
True,
It's all based off
true.
interpretation. So,
True.
in the Vatican, there are a series of artworks that show the depiction of the solar system. Now, you tell me how in the biblical ages they knew what the solar system looked like. You can't see into space. You can't see the solar system from here.
Yeah.
You need a telescope. So how did they know? How could you possibly know the exact alignment of the planets, where the sun is, the exact rotation, where they're going to be at a certain time? How are you going to know that without being able to see up there?
Well, obviously,
Well, how are you going to know
telescopes, innit?
without-
Eventually, someone made a telescope and
Okay.
you can see to like outer space. And then like when it's dark and
But
shit,
but
and
the invention
no
doesn't
clouds
align
and
with like the writing of the
Yeah,
Bible.
but the invention doesn't align with the right. Like,
It's like how the Quran has descriptions of in vitro fertilization thousands of years before it was even a thing.
Lich. The same thing with Mary and the baby. That's what they were saying. It was it's in vitro. But now I'm saying it's possible. The possibility, the argument can be made. However, how would you explain that? These things that we're talking about now, we're not just talking about it now. It's been mentioned before. In the Bible, it mentions the sky people a lot of times. People that came down from the sky. Not people that live in the sky, people that came down from the sky. In great metal ships or great objects of metal. People coming down from the sky with great metal wings.
No, I didn't say that in the Bible.
Read it, bro. Read it, bro.
Don't say it,
I didn't deep it until I
Talking
actually
about
read it.
angels and shit.
Original Bible text, the one that was written in Hebrew, translated straight from the source. It says metal.
Nigga, I know you ain't read that shit.
I don't need to. I don't need to.
You ain't read that shit.
I don't need to. I will take the translation. I will take the
good.
translation with a pinch of salt and compare it to the King James version and all the other versions we have out here, and they all say the exact same thing. They might say in different wordings,
Yeah.
but they all implicate the same thing. Something has come down from the sky that's ununderstandable,
Yeah.
and they've been awed by it. And these things that came down from the sky laid with the women of the planet.
What do you mean?
That's what it says. It says it in the Bible. Now, how do we interpret that?
in the
Now I'm not
Hebrew
saying
Bible, though, not the
that's the
real
original
Bible.
Bible. That's where the other Bibles come from.
Bro, Hebrew man don't speak Hebrew, bro.
But that's where all the other Bibles come from. We can't say it's not the original Bible. Well, that's where the Bible comes from. That's where they translated
Bro,
from.
nah,
The
but
King
that's a
James
speculation
version.
though, because you ain't read that Bible though.
I don't
Yeah,
need to
bro.
read it. It's the translation. In all the other Bibles, is there just a different wording.
Nah,
They
man.
just changed the words up a
Nah,
bit.
man, 'cause-
Gave these angels white feathers, and they said, yeah, it was white feathers. It weren't made of metal.
Bro, unless you can show me this chapter where it says this.
Oh no, I'll show you after definitely. I'll even leave a link in. I'll leave a link in this
Yeah,
as well.
in the
Because this
description.
is all up for debate. I just want to say that these
Say
things have been
less.
spoken about for years and years and years. We're not the first people to bring us to the forefront. We're not the first people to think, rah, there might be more out there. This has always been a speculation. They say, I can't remember what the exact saying is, something to do with God, but he's saying that God's creations are vast.
Yeah.
He made us in his image. Not necessarily in his exact image, but he made us in his image. So
All beautiful.
so how many other things out there could be just as beautiful as we are? It's impossible to think that we're the only
Listen,
things. It's arrogant.
Nah, it's not arrogant.
It's
bro.
arrogant, man.
Realistic.
It's arrogant. Like my guy Michael says, arrogant. Rest in peace. It's arrogant, man. It's arrogant, man.
Fairs.
It's arrogant.
Fairs.
Gotta open your mind up.
Give out to your viewers, innit? Tell your viewers to talk in the comments, fam. If they
Ah,
mind-
therefore, I know a lot of people believe in aliens, but a lot of people won't say it. For example, come on, it's the possibility that
Yeah, I'm with the possibility.
it's the possibility. People are there with the whole
That's
thing.
the hope.
The hope.
You probably won't see it in your
I don't
lifetime
think
anyway,
anyone's
so
hoping.
what's the point in keeping
I
it
mean,
up?
I'm not hoping they're
Well,
alive
we're meant
because
to
I'm
see it in
scared.
our lifetime. Because if you think about the advancement of technology,
Yeah.
Trump talking about his space police,
Man,
Oh,
so-
that
Elon
shit's
Musk,
dumb as hell. But
Elon Musk
but
talking about
Reagan
going
said the
to-
same thing.
Yeah, Elon Musk talking about going to the moon and Mars and inhabiting these places. All these things of us taking a step
But
outside
man,
of this
you said
bubble.
Space police though, that's fucking
Space
neat.
police,
Yeah, true,
space
true.
cations.
You know, it's just one of those publicity things. We'll get to him, Trump, Kanye, and them. That whole bubble of us being able to leave this place that was meant for us, this place where we've been condemned supposedly,
Yeah.
but we are now able. We figured out a way to leave it. Come on, man. There has to be more out there.
No, I don't think there's a space, man.
You don't think there is? Well,
Nah.
the government has decided they're going to be dropping this information. So, the American government.
We'll see anyway. You think I believe American government, bro?
Yeah, I'm not.
Ah.
with
Their
that.
news is for gazy,
It
bro.
is.
What? Well,
Ask this one, fam. He's been watching it for enough years.
if we've got Kanye at the wheel, I guarantee he's going to drop the news.
Kanye ain't never gonna be at the wheel, bro.
Are you sure? Do you not enjoy his first rally?
Nah, bro.
No, it was
I didn't
terrible,
watch it like
bro.
that still.
I took some gems from it.
Nah, man, that man is mentally ill and he needs help. And
No, he's got mental health.
It's
innit?
the
yeah, he does.
Kardashian
Like he
curse,
actually
man.
does. See,
It's
but
the
there's only
Kardashian
so
curse.
much.
I
There's
think
There's
there's
only
some
so
things that
much.
he says about his wife though. He's definitely not capping.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely
nah,
not
but
capping.
like, bro, fam, I believe in it, but at the same time, we can't just blame the Kardashians for all of his.
I'm not blaming
Kim
the Kardashians,
though,
I'm saying
Kim
they play
and
a
the
large
mum,
part. They
them
play a
man
large
Yeah, no,
part.
they're different. They're different.
You see, if it's not about the bread, them man aren't involved
Facts.
in it, fam.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's why you let him go out and do whatever.
Do you think he might win? Because he
No,
paid.
bro, he hasn't signed up.
No, he did. He paid the 30K.
No, he did.
He paid the 30. No, he paid the 30K for the
Fam,
state that he was in. For
He
the state that
has
he was in,
not
he paid the
signed.
30K.
He is
That guy's a
not
weird guy, though.
on the
He wants to
electoral
venture into
ballot.
too many directions, fam.
I think for Kanye, it's more
I don't
case
know
of
what
he
he
wants to
is.
show possibility.
But
For
bro,
the
he's
young
done the
Bro,
music thing. Cool,
Kanye-
calm.
Kanye
He's
should
done the
never
fashion
be.
thing. Now it's calm.
Kanye should never be
What
president.
politics?
He's just taking votes away from Joe Biden, who is a terrible candidate, but
Yeah,
it's
what? Do
it's
we
still
want-
better than Donald Trump.
So we've got a Forget Me Not, we've got DJ Trump,
So,
and we've got Yeezy. Who do you want to... Come on, America's an amazing place. Wow. Look at those candidates. We've got a man who can't remember where he is.
Bro.
two men that can't remember who.
We've got a man that knows nothing but ad-libs.
Hmm.
And a bipolar guy. And a bipolar guy. And a bipolar musician. That's literally what America has come to. Who would you vote for? I'm saying
I wouldn't
Trump.
even vote, fam.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going
I'd
Trump.
have to vote because I would. You're going Trump, Dylan.
You're
moving
Biden in
nuts,
there.
though.
Just
Dylan.
remember, Biden is going to have someone stick there.
Dylan,
You know,
just
I'm not going to say
it's
Biden's
just
going to have
it's
someone's
never
hand
it's never Donald.
just there controlling him.
It's
not
never
going to be...
it's never Donald. It's never
So you're going
Donald.
to have Yeezy at the wheel.
It's not Kanye because he's just not going to get enough votes.
So
Really,
Puppet
I would vote for Kanye
So
if I
Puppet
knew he
Biden.
would.
So
What?
Puppet Biden.
Yes, over
Man
Donald
said
Trump.
Puppet
I'm
Biden.
Over
I'm
Donald
So
Trump.
you realise
My man
whoever...
said
Donald Trump,
At least he's going to put his fist-
literally
at
one
least
of
he's
the
gonna put
Crazy.
worst U.S. presidents in history.
In history.
How much better could it have got? We would have had Clinton.
She's evil,
Yeah,
but
that's
she's
what I'm saying.
intelligent.
Wouldn't
How
mind
much
her,
better?
though.
Intelligent, yeah.
She is intelligent.
Bro,
If
you know,
anything,
this
she's
Trump guy's
intelligent.
made too many
Donald
rash
Donald Trump
decisions,
is just
fam.
an
Yeah,
Donald
no.
Trump is an idiot.
She's more
and he's
intelligent than
also-
Trump, but that's not hard.
Yeah, it isn't.
It's not
It isn't.
hard.
But
It's not
she-
a big feat. It's not a really big feat. Like, well,
It's South Park put it the best. It's like you're choosing between a turd and a shit sandwich.
oh yeah, facts.
It's the same
Facts.
It's
and a
just
turd that
different.
doesn't know it's a shit sandwich.
Mm.
Oh no, I can't say that about Biden. He's a nice guy.
Is he?
Actually, he's a bit weird. You know,
man.
there's a couple of things about him. But like I said, we can't have him at the wheel. Trump, only competent one you could possibly have at the wheel.
No.
Out of the candidates that are out. I'm not talking about in general. I'm saying out of the candidates you have now.
never. Really, it should be Bernie Sanders, but he's not. He's not gonna run.
Bernie.
Now this is something
It
that's
should
really
be.
jarring me. How come Biden can run but Sanders can't?
Because you vote for someone to. So essentially, you vote for someone to run the party.
Yeah.
So if you've lost that race in itself, then you can't run.
Go
You
again.
can't because you couldn't run for the Democratic Party or Republicans
Oh, you have to
because
be
they're
liberal.
not endorsing. They're
You
not
have to be
endorsing.
liberal.
You can
Ain't no-
endorse one.
Ain't no liberals gonna take him. Yeah, he couldn't. No, I think.
But
Bernie
no,
Sanders
but
could be-
it's not like he could shift parties because it changes your whole political
Ideology.
alignment. Yeah, exactly. So it's just not how it runs in America. It's not
But
past.
really and
first
truly,
past-
what is an
yeah.
ideology? Should it not just be the best way to run a nation? There is only one way to run a nation.
Guess so.
There is actually only one. If you think about it, there's only one real way. You can have bare ideas about how to run it, but only one of them are gonna work.
Yeah.
So why not go with the one that works? I don't get it. That's really how life is. It's either yes or no. Those are the only two answers that are. Maybe-
there's so many complexities to it.
Maybe it's the middle ground that's been given to us to make us feel better about ourselves.
I swear the US mafia run the US though, man. It's
Am I
not
wrong?
really the
Nah.
US president.
Am I wrong? The possibility that Kanye West could run for president is like, oh, that gives hope to black people. But why does it have to be
It's
Kanye West give us that hope?
It's the mafia, bro, behind it. How can Barack Obama come into power and not give black people nothing, bro? Come on, man.
No, he
but
did.
that's it,
There's a
but
mafia
that's-
behind
He
it.
didn't give the people something.
Nah.
He gave us ice.
There's a mafia behind it.
He gave the American people
He
ice.
all he did is give a
Nah.
bit
What a
of
smoke
free
screen.
healthcare. That's it.
What
Nah.
a smoke screen.
Yeah,
A bit
so
of
no,
free
truly,
healthcare,
that's
he dipped.
if you're gonna talk about puppets, then you've got Obama as leading
Biggest.
candidate.
Bro,
for that.
anyone would be a puppet, bro. There's mafia telling them if you don't
Now
do this, I'm
this
gonna
is
shoot
what
your
I was
head off.
saying.
It's
Yeah,
more
this
than
is what I was
just the
saying. We
mafia.
can't have Biden in the office because look at what happened with Obama. ICE started off as something harmless.
Obama is still infinitely better than Donald Trump has ever been as
Yeah.
in his candidacy.
Yeah.
So I would rather still have a puppet than Donald Trump. In
But Donald
any
Trump might be a puppet as well, though.
nah, Donald Trump's just an idiot, bro. I honestly,
You
Yes.
think
That's
he's
what he
rich
likes.
enough not to be a puppet?
Yeah, he pays his people.
I
He
just-
pays them out of his own pocket. Bro, he pays. That's what I was thinking because they were gonna impeach him in it, and then they were like, right?
no,
guys.
no, stop. We need to stop doing this. He was impeached.
All right, he was
impeached.
but by his own people.
It
innit?
didn't-
The people he
Oh,
pays
yeah,
were
yeah,
impeaching him in it. So he was like, rah, we'll impeach him. We'll do it for you guys,
But
but.
it's gonna be someone that's on my page.
Yeah, but I'll go to the meeting. But if I wouldn't, I don't even need to be there because he would just tell me on the phone what the verdict is the day before, and then obviously it's all patterned. So really and truly, in terms of competence of running a nation, if Trump went in there with the notion to change something, he would be the best candidate because he's the only one out of anyone that's been. Hold on,
Yeah,
let
go
me
on.
land. He's the only one out of anyone that's been in power that has showed to not be tied down by anyone.
Because
who's
he's
under him.
he's just an idiot. He just does what he
Exactly,
wants.
he's a dundus.
But nah, but
he's an
there's
absolute dundus.
there's nothing
I heard that
redeemable
in a
about him.
minute.
He's stupid. He almost definitely has Alzheimer's. He
Yeah,
can
yeah,
barely
yeah,
walk,
yeah,
and he
yeah,
can't
yeah,
hold
yeah.
up a cup of water.
Who?
What are we really doing with this man?
Like Trump.
Yeah, he can't. There are things that he's just incapable of doing. Loads
But
of
that's
things.
in all of them
And
though, with the age.
Nah,
The
it's
age-
not.
the age
Joe,
has riddled
but
them
no.
all. Joe Biden can't remember where he is, bro.
Joe Biden is still more together than Donald Trump has ever been.
He's been described as mentally compromised.
Okay, and Donald Trump has called himself, quote, a stable genius.
Because he's a dundus.
He-
Only a
So,
dundus will call himself a
but
genius.
why would I have this racist idiot in office over anything? Over anyone. Literally give me anyone over Donald Trump.
Because I wouldn't want the man.
I would rather have Boris Johnson than Donald Trump is how
You
bad
rather have
Boris
Boris
Johnson
at the
is.
wheel.
Easy.
You rather have the boss at the wheel.
Easily Boris Johnson over Donald Trump. They're both stupid and
No,
inept.
fair enough. I would say the
His
same. but
answer.
Boris
Yeah.
is just
His answer.
Boris is
I'd rather
almost
Jeremy
as bad.
Jeremy Corbyn over both of them, fam.
Instantaneous, easily, but that's
But then that's like
That's a whole
saying
nother-
that's- Jeremy Corbyn said like the Bernie Sanders.
yeah.
These people will never, we'll never get the people we need in
It's
power.
just Donald Trump is just never the answer for anything. Nah,
So
They were
Trump's-
actually-
So you're on Joe Biden's side.
not because I like Joe. I don't like him, but you literally have no options. There are no real options here.
True.
So
Well, I'm going DJ Trump. In terms
never,
of
man.
competence, in terms of puppetry.
He's just not competent, bro. He's actually shown you
he's not
4
com-
years
yeah,
of
he's not really
incompetency.
competent, but in terms of not being a puppet to the government, he's done quite well.
Bro, a man built a wall that was blown over.
We
by
all
wind.
know he built that wall just so he could show he could build a wall. We all know he wasn't serious about it. Anyone who actually took this
No.
man seriously,
I think he was serious about it.
Nah.
He just couldn't do it.
there's gaps in the wall.
Exactly.
What's the point then? He didn't even finish it. He just left it half done.
He just needed to show you that he did it.
Bro.
Quarantine hitting it.
Even before that, they stopped it. Before that, they stopped it before.
fam, she
They
pity
finished
it,
half
bro.
of it, and people were climbing over it still.
So
They
that.
didn't even need to climb it. People were showing him that we can still
Nah,
climb
man,
this
there's a
shit.
travel ban. There's a travel ban on Mexico. No, on the US to Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexicans have put that in place. So, bro, I
Because
don't even
Trump
want
was
to go
out
to
here
USA.
banning everyone. There was even a
Honestly.
recent interview where he was talking about it was really tough. I put a travel ban on Europe. You know,
Nah,
it's
nah,
really
oh,
hard. I put a
shut
travel
up,
ban
man.
on Europe. You know, Europe. Remember Europe? I put a travel ban on Mexico. You know, I was trying to finish the wall, but you know, we'll start again next year. They ain't taking me out of the house. Oh, also,
Yeah.
apparently,
Mm.
he's gonna lock himself in the Houses of Parliament. Houses of Parliament.
the
He's gonna
White
lock
House.
himself in the White House.
Yeah.
Probably did
If
that.
they- no, if they don't vote him back in,
Oh, stop it.
Yeah, he's done
I
out.
love it, man.
Stop it, man. Nah. He's actually okay. No, see, yeah, he's entertaining as hell, but it's
I love
terrible,
it,
terrible,
man.
terrible president.
Who would have thought a president could do this?
He probably knew that, like, you get me, he's not gonna get, like.
Yeah.
I don't know if he really wanted to be president. You know,
Nah, I think he done it as a joke, but he actually ended up winning.
I just.
But then again, with all that Pizzagate stuff, with all the things that were flying around about the paedophilia in America, superpowers,
Bury that fam.
fam.
Alright, wait, hold on. Side note: did you hear about that Tory MP that has been accused of rape?
But
Yeah.
Prince Albert was
And
accused of
hasn't-
rape as well, but
No, but look, but he in what profession is someone allowed to be accused of rape and continue on with their job?
politics.
The
Them
only
private school
profession.
pussies, bro.
We've done
It's
known this.
mad.
We've
Them
done
private
known this.
school peoples, yeah, they went to school with a lot of powerful people, you know,
Mm.
when you deep it, fam.
Mm.
Those are the judges. Those are the, you know what I'm saying? They
The
went to school with
lawmakers.
people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those
They
are
went
the
to school with
people
people, fam. That's what we need to start aiming to, bro.
There we go. Those seats, those power moves.
You know what I'm saying?
Something
it's
that's
so
always
We need to start
hard,
yes.
taking their position, fam. That's what they
See,
don't
that's
want
the
from us.
Because
mentality
we can
have.
chat, we can talk about this, but what have we done individually? What have we
have
done?
a conversation about it. Put it
Nah,
out there.
man, that's not enough, man.
Yeah, it is enough, come
bro,
on.
and this
enough,
what-
bro.
Because you feel the
bro.
change, you're a
It's not
catalyst.
enough, bro.
Because now, in the younger generation, it doesn't have to
Nah,
be a
because we can't look down on people saying that they need to do this when we need to do
We're
it.
not even looking up at them. We're saying, why is it not being done? We're not saying people
Because
need
we're
to
here
do it.
have busting this conversation
that's
instead
what
of
I'm
rolling
saying.
on
But
road
we know now,
and
yeah.
making this change for
But this
ourselves.
is the catalyst. This is the change. This could be the first catalyst, and then fueling the change of someone else, man, being raw.
Bro, there could be a future black judge watching this
Yes.
thinking, rah, yeah, you know what, I want to go do that.
In fact, I'm gonna say something mad.
Go on.
Kanye West out here doing what he's doing. Not only is it a bad thing, it's actually a really terrible thing because it kind of makes the presidential election.
I
look
think
like
it's just
joke.
a
But
thing.
it's
Yeah.
a good thing as
But
well
it's always a
because
joke, man.
it shows really and truly.
See, but I
anyone
don't.
can
Nah,
be
hold on,
president.
hold on. They always make it. They make their whole electoral run entertainment.
Yeah,
So
but we do too.
nah, not the same
Oh,
way.
the
Nah,
recent ones
bro.
are fast. Tell the truth. The Corbyn.
Yeah, but that was more. That
Joris
was more.
tackling man them on the road.
That was more hate mongering against Jeremy Corbyn and calling him an anti-Semite and so on.
That
and
man
so
knew what they
forth.
were doing to him.
Because a man said free Israel and all
Yeah, but
sorts.
they were trying to do the same thing for Trump. But the thing is, Trump
Free
had
Palestine.
Trump already paid the people in advance. He paid Cambridge Analytica to make sure that everything you see is conspiracy for Trump against the people against Trump. That's all you're gonna see. You ain't gonna see nothing bad about Trump. Maybe some of the
No,
is he a lefty or
they
right?
get him heavy.
Is he a left or now they get him heavy, but at the beginning they
No,
weren't. When MAGA was out there, when it was Make America Great Again, that's all you were hearing. Am I
True,
lying, guys?
true.
That's all we heard. We didn't hear nothing. Oh, Trump is funding his own government. Oh, Trump is gonna be building a wall. Oh, no, we were hearing Trump's gonna make America great again. We were hearing whispers that Trump is a bit of a madman, but we weren't hearing he's really out here planning to
when
do
he
what
was
he
on
said he's gonna do.
WWE and that, fam.
Real.
He was a
Honestly.
madman.
Oh my God, it's the Donald.
Really and truly, Trump is actually a big kid. Trump is actually a big. He was in Home Alone, just a cameo. Why? Because
That man was in the
he's
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, bro.
a cameo once again. Why?
Yeah.
Because he's Trump. He's actually really just a big kid. He wants to live life.
Yeah.
Like you said, come on. I don't really believe this man wanted to be president.
Nah,
I feel
man.
like he thought I'm gonna try and be president. I've got
That,
the peas.
that
I've
was
got
the
the
next
racks.
move for a minute.
Yeah, and right, he managed it.
I can't believe it.
Trump for president, man.
No, don't do that. Don't ever do
We
that.
don't stand
again.
together. bro.
Yeah, I do not support this
Separate.
man's message
Separate.
or anything that he said.
No, man,
No.
America's done out here, man. Come on, man. That place is a
You're
joke.
done out here for your
The place is
Donald
a
Trump,
joke.
bro. It is a joke.
You know I'm not serious.
Yeah,
the place
yeah.
is a joke. The place is a joke.
Yeah,
it's
it's
done
really
out here. Look at the electoral run. And on that note, I'm gonna say goodbye.